Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke and this day in history. All right, for Friday, March 27th. What is red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. All right, that's a classic. I love that one. What do you think happened on March 27th, 1973? March 27th, 1973. Marlon Brando declines Best Actor Oscar. On March 27, 1973, actor Marlon Brando declined the Academy Award for Best Actor for his career-reviving performance in The Godfather. Indigenous actress Sachin Littlefeather attended the ceremony in Brando's place, stating that the actor very regretfully could not accept the award as he was protesting Hollywood's portrayal of Indigenous people in film. Brando earned his first Oscar nomination for his portrayal of the brutish Stanley Kowalski in A Streetcar Named Desire in 1951. Nominated again for roles in Viva Zapata and Julius Caesar, he won his first Academy Award for On the Waterfront. Brando's career had gone into decline until Francis Ford Coppola, the young director of The Godfather, fought to get him cast in the coveted role of Vito Corleone. All right. Surely we treat Indigenous people better now. All right. I would like to thank the following people. Special thanks to Eris Bloom for signing up as a new member. Welcome. If you haven't already, make sure you go to the website to set up your wheel entries. I'd also like to thank the following members for renewing for a new month. Thank you to Little Rose, Peter Levinson, and Will Jones. All right. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Ooh, we got turn signal, traffic cone, brass tacks. I wanted to say base tracks. Remove that R a little bit. Anyway, brass tacks, food court, the Lorax, lip service, ticket counter, bottom line, duty free, nitty gritty, monarch butterfly, monkey bars, wedding reception, goldfish cracker, baggage claim, and basic facts. All right, I think our categories are 2-word phrases. Shoot. How do we get started here? The Lorax, maybe? What could go with that? Green thing? Lorax is green, right? Probably not green thing. I mean, turn signals can be green, but I don't know. We got monkey bars. We got a food court. A monarch butterfly. What is going on here? Ticket counter, lip service. Giving someone lip service is like, what's like the good definition of that? I've heard the phrase before, but like, it's kind of just like saying it to their benefit. I don't know. That's not really the right way to put it. I don't know a good definition of it. Giving someone lip service. A lot of these make me think, hey, just use one of the words and not both, but we can only really do that once. Typically, there's only one purple that would do that. Lip service. Traffic cone. Brass tacks. I mean, they're a physical item, but it's a phrase, isn't it? It's a phrase that means like, does it mean like being brave or is that something else? I'm having trouble remembering what these mean, which is a problem because I think I need to know what they mean. Oh, you know what? It might mean the same as nitty gritty. When I saw nitty gritty, I was like, oh, like, because I thought of the phrase, let's get down to the nitty gritty. I think I've heard let's get down to the brass tacks. So I think these are both phrases that mean, hey, let's get down to the details, the basic facts. That's a good one, and the bottom line. Okay, since I can't, I don't think I'm gonna go for reverse rainbow today. Let's lock that in. Oh no, that was yellow. What it all boils down to. Okay, I mean they were synonyms, so I kind of expected that. But it's like, oh, I struggled to get anything, and oh no, it was yellow. That's not a good sign. Ticket counter and baggage claim are both places where Oh, they're in the airport. Sorry, I was gonna say something like you have a slip or something to represent, but then I was thinking coat check, not ticket. I don't know why I was thinking coat check. Anyway, these are all at the airport. You got your duty free, your ticket counter, your baggage claim, and your food court, or like places in the airport. I guess I could try it. Okay. Features of an airport terminal. I'm obviously less concerned about a rainbow herring after getting one category because you can't have a rainbow herring because you can't fall for one typically once you already have one of the categories. All right, that was green. So we have blue and purple left. Goldfish cracker. They're orange. I'm looking to see if first or last word of any of these would be helpful. Like monkey or bars, goldfish or cracker. I mean, goldfish and monkey are both animals, but we don't have any other starts with animals. Wedding reception is interesting. Okay, it ends in reception, and this one ends in signal, and this one ends in bars. So these are words for your in service, words for your cell phone. Sorry, it ends with a word for cell phone signal. I don't know what other thing they're going to put there. Connectivity, yeah, ending in words for cellular connectivity. Now we got blue, the Lorax, goldfish cracker, traffic cone, and monarch butterfly. I'm guessing it has something to do with the coloring. Maybe they're all orange. Things that are orange. Okay. I thought the Lorax was green, but I haven't actually read that book to my daughter yet. I don't know if we have it. Maybe we should get it. So it has been a very long time since I've seen anything related to the Lorax. So forgive me for not remembering the Lorax's color. I'm sure I'll be very, very aware soon enough. Okay. Maybe that wasn't as hard as I thought going in. It's an interesting one for sure. It's one of those ones that just feels daunting. I don't know how to give the difficulty on this one either. So let's just take a look. Sometimes it's just not worth guessing. It's just a purple traffic cone. Okay. They gave it a 1.8. They thought it was quite easy. Let's see if that lines up with our results. 66%. I wouldn't call that a 1.8. 66% is more like what, a 2.5, 2.8? I'm not really sure. Okay. So let's take a look. It was 1 in 43. That's pretty common. First, people are finding green or yellow, a little bit of blue, not so much purple. Second, it's the same. Ever. Yeah, we've got mostly, greens, almost everyone. Yellows, kind of almost everyone. If you're losing, it's on blue and purple almost always. So yeah, we've got 19% getting green and yellow green is 19%. 6% is green and 4% is nothing and 2% is only yellow. Which one was green? Green was the airport features. I mean, if you see duty free and then you see ticket counter, it's like, oh, airport stuff. And it ended up being correct. All right. What mistakes are people making? They're putting turn signal in with the orange things. They're putting monkey bars in with the orange things. So this is just trying to figure out blue purple, I think. Same with this one. Putting lip service in with bottom line nitty gritty and basic facts. Interesting. Maybe not knowing what lip service means, so thinking that might be it. Not sure what else would motivate that. Traffic cone in with ticket counter, duty free, and baggage claim. Maybe just thinking about things you spot at the airport. Plenty of traffic cones there. All right. So what are people walking in first? Green and yellow. And then far behind is blue. Far behind that is purple. And then people putting lip service in with yellow was actually a really common mistake. Maybe there's something about this I'm not getting. Putting turn signal in with blue is also a first lock-in. Maybe thinking turn signals are orange. I suppose are they? Some of them are. Anyway. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do pips for Friday, March 27th. We'll do the easy, medium, then hard. Let's play. All right, that's a blank, that's a blank. The uses are 2 blank tiles. Wow. Okay. Like, this is just thrown out. We don't have to worry about this one. So we should think about, I'm thinking let's just consider this going into the equal. So I mean, it doesn't have to. Maybe I should think about like where does 5, 6 go? Actually, that is a very good question. We cannot put 5, 6 anywhere except here. This domino, it needs a 0. This domino has to be less than 6. This domino needs a less than 4. It's not equal. It wouldn't use a 0. It wouldn't use a 0. So our only option is 5, 6 this way. And so then this has to be the blank 6. Okay, and then this is blank 3. And now a less than 4, we can put this, and then now this adds to 4. Okay. That was that had a surprising bit of logic for the easy. All right, that was fun. Let's do the medium. Ooh, okay. We're going to try to figure out how we're drawing these, but we need to find an impossible domino first. For example, is there a 4? It doesn't look like it. None of our dominoes add to 4. So we're going to have to go this way and this way. That forces that. So domino, that's the 10. We have 5, 5. We have 4, 6. We have both ways to add to 10. 20 and 4. You can get to 18 in just 3. Although we don't have any. We have 1, 6. I wonder if it can't be 10 and 10 though. Like if, oh no, maybe it can be because this domino is not. Never mind. Never mind about that. How many 2s do I have? Because I have 2 on the grid here. 1, 2, 3. Connected to a 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I can't do the. I don't have any blanks actually. So I have to do the 2, 1 down here, and this has to be 1, 1. There's no choice. I have to get 1s in it. Or I could do the 2, 1 this way with the 1, 1 that way. Ooh. But it uses the 2, 1 and the 1, 1. Those are used up. So let's just say those are used to make up our 3. That's interesting. And I don't know which way we're going. So the other 2s are 3 and 4. Either going up into the 20 or going into this equal. Well, the 3 would never go into the equal. This has to add to 4. One of them comes from a 2. So it's not going to be the 2, 4. It has to be the 2, 3. And now this is the 1, 5. Okay. That makes sense. So now these 3 add to 15. I'm thinking it's all 5s. Like 20 and 4 being all 5s makes a lot of sense to me. And so I think that means that we actually want the 2, 1 to go this way and the 1, 1 to go here. And that means the 2, 4 goes this way. And that lets me do a 4, 5 here. And then now this is our 5, 5. This is our 4, 6, although they could have been swapped. Those 2 can be swapped. But it's more fun to put all 5s. All right. Let's move on to the hard. Okay, just 2 throwaway dominoes. How many doubles do I have? I've got a 1, 1. I've got a 4, 4. I've got a 3, 3 and a 6, 6 and a 5, 5. One of them goes here. Well, okay. So I know that this can't be a domino because that forces this to be a domino. And now I've got 2 equal dominoes, 2 doubles that are exactly the same. There are never 2 equal dominoes. And so this has to go here, which puts the double here. Oops. Let's get that a little better. Puts the double there, which puts it there. And then we can just draw around the whole circle. Doopy-doopy-doo. All right. So how many doubles did I just need? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 are required on the grid right now. And we have 5 of them. So my thought is the probably the 4, 4 goes in the 8, but we'll see. This is going to take some accounting. How are we going to do this? Adding to 8. Maybe I should think about 8 can be 2, 6, 3, 5, or 4, 4. We're never going to do a 4. Well, okay, we could do 1, 4, 4 into the 8s. these 4s. Do I have any other dominoes that add to 8 directly? That's 7. This adds to 8. So like this could go here. Do I just need to start with something? Let's just play around with it. I'm going to put the 1, 1 here and just see what happens. So I've got 1, 2, and 1, 5. So I don't have a 2, 2. So I'm going to do 1, 5 down. And we're going to do the 5, 5 here. And then do we have one more 5? No, we have 2 more 5s. So 2 and a 3. But again, I don't have a 2, 2. So I'm going to put the 5, 3 with the 3, 3 here. And then this 1, it has to be the 1, 2. And now I need to add to 8. And so I could do 2, 5. I think that makes the most sense. And then I would do, I don't know why this is working. I'm wondering how many solutions we've got here. That would put a 6 here into an equal. 6 here into a 4. We're not going to do 4 blank or 4, 4. Okay. So 6, 6 with a 6, 4 with a 4 blank. And now we've got a 4, 4 left and something that adds to 6. Okay, so that didn't work. That's a little frustrating. With something that almost works like this, I feel like we got to do math or something. Like, I don't know what else to do. Because we got to get an 8 into here. So 1, 1 maybe didn't work. I vibed a lot of that. Let's try the 5, 5. So I have 5, 3, and I have 5, 1, and I have 5, 2. So, like, let's keep the 1s as using this. Oh, but I don't have a 2, 2. So actually that doesn't work. So we're not going to do the 5, 1 that way. So we're going to have to do the 5, 3 this way, do the 3, 3, and then the 3, 2 this way. And we still don't have a 2, 2. So actually the 5, 5 just doesn't work. Does 6, 6 work? 6, 4. I mean, I could do 6, 4 here with the 4, 4 here. That would require a 3, 5 to go there. I believe 3, 5 is the only other one that adds to 8. The 4, 4, the 3, 5. Do we have a 2, 6? No, the only 6 we have is 6 blank. All right, so this would be 4 blank. We don't have a blank blank. So that doesn't work either. So maybe the 1, 1 is the only one that works. I tried 5, 5. I tried 6, 6. I tried 1, 1. Did I try 3, 3? So I've got 3, 2, and I've got 3, 5. So I could do the 3, 5 down here with the 5, 5 here. And then we have 5, 2, which wouldn't work. We have 5, 1, which does work. Oops. 5, 1. Okay, and then up here, the 3, 2 is the only 3 left. So this is now going to be 2 into an 8. It's not 2, 1. So it's got to be 2, 5. This feels really familiar. It's just some of this is swapped. Maybe it'll work this time. Did I use the 3, 5? I did. So the 4, 4 is going to have to go there. So let's not use it. And that means this is the 6, 6. Okay. So this has to be a 3, and we don't have 3s left. I feel like probably the 1, 1 was going to work, and I just made some other decision later on that was bad. So let's put the 1, 1 into here again. Now, let's be more careful here. We have 1, 2, and 1, 5. We cannot put the 1, 2 down because we don't have a double 2. So we're going to do the 1, 5 down, which is going to require the double 5. And I believe this is the only 5 left. No, we have a 5, 3, and a 5, 2 left. But 5, 2 doesn't work here because we don't have a 2, 2. So we're going to do the 5, 3. And as soon as we place the 5, 3, the 4, 4 needs to go in the 8. Now the 3, 3 or the 6, 6 goes up here. We need to remember that. But now this is 3, 3. So the 6, 6 goes here. Okay. Those are all forced from this 1, 1. There are no other choices. Now we're going up. We're forced to do a 2 here. And now we have 2, 5, and 2, 3 left. So let's try 2, 3, because I did 2, 5 last time. So 2, 3 would put a 5 here. This is our only 5. That would put a 6 going into an equal. So we can do 6 blank, and then we can do blank 4, and then we can do 4, 6. And this time it worked. Okay. I was actually very close right from the start of putting the 1, 1 there. I just had to swap this 2, 5 for a 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. Something along those lines. I think putting these forced ones in was helpful, but I'm not entirely sure because I still had to choose between 2-3 or 2-5 here. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do the mini and midi crosswords for Friday, March 27th. Let's play. Bad place to spend time on your phone, it said. Bad place, I don't know. Bridge crossing fees. Tolls. If you wanna, if you don't pay the toll, we don't get no rolls. And I always want to remember that quote, but never quite there. Anyway, yeah, but even so, internet joke, a meme, Sports Center channel, ESPN is my guess. Words after a knock on the door. It's me. Material for a lecture. Notes. Goodyear vehicle, the blimp. Comedian degeneres, Ellen. Broadband connection for short. Bad place to spend. Oh, don't spend. Well, I'm screwed then. Yeah, but even so, still. DSL. Is DSL still considered broadband? I feel like they reclassified broadband and it excludes DSL, but I'm not sure. All right. I mean, I'm sure DSL is still used in some areas, but probably not very many. All right, let's continue to the MIDI. It's called Water Under the Bridge. Bug in a biblical plague, locust. Bridge over the 5 down. Bridge over river about which Monet said, I have painted it all my life and all hours of the day. Seine, I suppose. I don't know what the bridge is. Let's look at all these downs. Alley-oop pass. I don't know. Based on a true story. Control Alt Delete. Not blow something out of proportion, say. Use judgment or you. It's probably use something. But what is it? I'm not sure. Garment of old Rome. The toga? But that doesn't fit. Tunic, maybe? All right. So what is this then? Bridge. I have no idea. Water-resistant twill fabric pioneered by Burberry. Don't know. Long, long time. Like an eon. Let's check the downs. Waze approximation. Estimated time of arrival, ETA. Waze is a maps app. GPS. What Cinderella wore to the royal ball. A gown. Water-resistant twill fabric. Flip out. I want this to be let, but I don't know if let is correct. Russian leader interred in Red Square. Lenin? Total fools. Twerps? I'm not sure. Probably ends in S. Mailroom stamp abbreviation? Mailroom stamp abbreviation. I'm not sure. News show hosts. News show hosts. Probably ends in S. Died down. Walks along the water. Blank bridge over the 13 down. River about which Churchill said it is the golden thread of our nation's history. River in England. Ooh, not coming to mind. I probably should know. Is this Tower Bridge though? What is the river in London? The Tower Bridge goes over. I should know it, but I can't. It's not coming to me. Turner, who sang the best. Tina Turner. Flabbergasts. Probably ends in S. Keep commerce human. Online marketplace. Etsy. All right. Not blow. Use. Flip out. Blank for oneself. Manage independently. Manage independently. Fend for oneself. Wow, that bridge is looking worse and worse. Every letter I fill. Not having any alcohol. Sober. Sprinted. Ran. So what is this again? News show host. Anchors. There we go. Still not coming to me? I don't know why. I keep looking at downs. Computer menu, including copy and paste. That's the edit menu. Rooms with reclining chairs. Dens, perhaps? School group in charge of book drives. The PTA, Parent Teacher Association. Seat assignment info on a plane ticket. The row. To what do I owe the pleasure? This is Oz. Flabbergasted. Oz. Okay, that makes sense. Walks along the water. I want this to be proven, but I don't know why it would be proven. Okay. Hey, I just had a thought. Say. Did I get something wrong here? Water resistant fabric. Total fools. Darn it. Mailroom stamp abbreviation. What would that be? Do I have something wrong? I don't know that I can finish this without looking stuff up. Died down, abated. I gotta think about these clues a bit more. Why can't I think of this river? Even with all these letters. Shoot. Maybe I can think of this one. Not blow something out of proportion. Understate. So it wasn't use. Water resistant tool fabric. Why would it be... Did I spell sen wrong? Maybe it's S-E-I-N-E. I don't know this fabric. Flip out to go crazy. Maybe manic? Maybe. This would be what? Twits? Is this the Thames? Promenades. Walks along the water. Promenades. Oh, I was thinking he walks along the water, like a verb, but a promenade is a walk along the water. It's literally a walk, like a sidewalk. Kind of. Anyway, promenade. Okay. So I'm thinking this is let. No, it's not. Or something else is wrong. What's an alley-oop pass is you throw the ball to a guy and he's already in the air and layups it or something. But I don't know what the name of the pass is. I don't even know if I'm right about that. Is this Montneuf? That feels French to me. Maybe a lob. No. Gabardine sounds right. I think I'm just gonna have to check her. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, it's this M. It's not manic. Oh, flip out might be panic. Ooh, okay. Well, just one letter wrong. Cool. That one was really tough for me. Pontneuf, Gabardine. I spelled Seine wrong. This was the Thames River, which I could not remember. And I probably would have spelled it wrong if I did remember it. And then this clue, promenades for walks along the water. Tough one today. I wonder if they make them harder through the week. Seems like it. How'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is just right. So Goldilocks. I feel like we've got Goldilocks here somewhere. Or the three bears. It was beds and porridge and... Bed, porridge, and chair, I think. Maybe it's not that. But I mean, the suit is a word for just right. Like it suits you. Let's see if that locks in. It does not. Maybe suitable. Okay. So it's just like synonyms for it's good. It's suitable. It works. Whoa. Okay. What's our spanogram going to be? Okay, we've got fitting. Texac. Exact. Tailor-made. Tailor-made. 3 words left. So this is perfect. Okay. And 2 words here. Amenable, maybe? No. Seemly and ideal. Okay. Well, no hints today. That's nice. I haven't gotten Spanogram first in a while, but I've kind of not cared too much about trying. All right. Well, how'd you do? Hello. Today's bonus game is Stacked. It's similar to Connections, if you've heard of that, except the categories, if we look at our help here, we actually have 5 categories: red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And red has only 1 word in it. Yellow has 2 words. Green has 3. Blue has 4. Purple has 5. So a little bit more difficult to kind of figure out what our categories are. I would recommend maybe starting with the one that has 5 in it. 5 is the max, right? Yeah, the purple category has 5 in it. So what do we got here? We got disco, hairy, occasionally kiss. Irish, interesting. Attack. All the time. Harass and disturb could be categories. So could harass, disturb, attack. Just being antagonistic towards someone. Is there another one? Style. We have all the time and occasionally, which could be answers to like how often do you do something. I'm going to try these 3 as a category. No, that was wrong. Okay. I don't know if it tells you anything about the guess other than it was wrong or not. So all the time, occasionally, are there more of this? Eliminated and incorrect. I don't know if those are the same. Time, occasionally. Should I just try these 2 together? Okay, that was yellow. All the time and occasionally. That's a 2-word category. So everything except there's an odd man out, but if I find 2 that go together, then they're at least 3 long, is I guess one conclusion from that. Disco dancing and break dancing. Is there more dancing? Irish dancing? Let's try that. Okay, that was green. So much for my strategy of getting the 5 first. What's Harry go with? Is Harry just on his own? Are you single, Harry? Incorrect. Eliminated. Hassle. You can hassle someone, harass them, disturb them, attack them. Maybe it's this. None of the other ones are verbs of the same kind. It says 1 more at the top, so it's purple. So I need to find 1 more that goes with this. None of them. Oh, harry, like a troops will harry retreats. Okay, to irritate. Okay. So one of these is odd man out. We've got the spot, style, kiss, eliminated, and incorrect. So Harry was not single. Harry is in a polycule. Let's see, kiss. Ooh, what's going on with this? The spot is weird. I can see how eliminated and incorrect might go together, but I don't see how they go with 2 others. X marks the spot. Okay, so what X might mean? X can be a kiss. It can be the spot. You can be an eliminated team, or you can be incorrect. This is what X might mean. Things X can mean, and style's on its own. Nice. All right. Well, some mistakes, but yeah, that was an interesting one. Let's spin our bonus wheel and see what tomorrow's bonus game will be. It is Unruly Sphinx, suggested by, sorry, tomorrow's game will be Metazua, suggested by Unruly Sphinx. Metazua is an interesting one. It's biology, tree stuff. It's the taxonomy stuff. So you need to guess the correct animal, and as you guess animals, it fills out the taxonomic tree with like what its most common ancestor, the most recent common ancestor is with the mystery animal. It's pretty fun. And you get infinite guesses, so you'll get it eventually. All right. And how'd you do? And that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. There is a link to my Wordle solve if you'd like to watch that. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.